The storm arrived without warning. One moment the forest was bright and buzzing, and the next it was swallowed by a gray curtain of rain. We ran beneath a heavy moss canopy, the kind that drips even when the rain stops, and huddled close as the downpour roared around us. We had been excited for a hunt, ready to explore and gather and race through the trees. But the sky had other ideas. I felt the disappointment first, sharp and hot, like a spark in my chest. Then came the frustration. Why today? Why now? Why couldn't the sky just stay blue for a little longer? My clothes were damp, my fur was sticking up in odd places, and the cold drops kept sneaking down the back of my neck. I wanted the storm to stop. I wanted the day to go back to how it was supposed to be. The wise owl landed on a low branch above us, shaking a few droplets from his feathers. He didn't seem bothered at all. He didn't puff up or complain or glare at the sky. He simply watched the rain fall, as if it were a story he'd heard 1,000 times. He turned his head toward the old oak tree standing just beyond our shelter. Rain hammered its branches, slid down its trunk, and pulled around its roots, but the oak didn't tremble or twist or try to hide. It just stood there, letting the storm be exactly what it was. The owl blinked slowly, and somehow that tiny gesture felt like a whole lesson. I realized I was spending all my energy wishing the sky were different, wishing the rain away, wishing the cold away, wishing the day back to how I wanted it. But none of that changed the storm. It only made me feel more tangled inside. So I tried something new. I stopped fighting the wetness. I stopped arguing with the sky in my head. I let myself feel the cold drops on my paws, the damp air on my cheeks, the heaviness of the gray world around us. It wasn't comfortable, but it wasn't dangerous either. It was just rain. The owl hooted softly, as if approving this tiny shift, and once I stopped wrestling with the storm, something surprising happened. The forest didn't look ruined anymore. The moss glowed greener. The bark on the trees looked darker and richer. The air smelled like fresh earth and new beginnings. Even the puddles shimmered with a kind of quiet magic. We stayed there for a long time, listening to the rhythm of the rain. I noticed how my shoulders relaxed, how my breath slowed, how the storm didn't feel like an enemy anymore. It was simply part of the day, uncomfortable, but not something I had to fight. When the rain finally softened and the clouds began to thin, a pale beam of light slipped through the canopy. It touched the owl's feathers, making them shine for just a moment. He didn't speak. He didn't need to. His final nod said everything. Storms come and go, but peace comes when you stop battling what you cannot change. We stepped out from under the moss canopy, the forest sparkling around us,